Tucked away in a quiet Southwark alley, there is a wall that most people walk past without a second glance. But these bricks hold one of the darkest secrets in literary history. This is all that remains of the Marshalsea prison that haunted Charles Dickens until the day he died. You'll find this site right behind the John Harvard Library. It's hard to believe that this modern, bustling part of London was once the site of a brutal debtor's prison, while the rest of the prison was demolished in the 1840s. This southern boundary wall was left standing, a permanent scar on the London landscape. In 1824, Charles Dickens' father, John, was arrested for a debt of just £40. Under the law at the time, his entire family except for young Charles was forced to move into the prison with him. At just 12 years old, Charles was left alone in the city, working 10-hour days in a rat-infested blacking factory to pay off the family's debt. This trauma became the foundation for his masterpiece, Little Dorrit. The character Amy Dorrit was born and raised within these very walls. Dickens didn't just imagine the Marshalsea, he lived its shame. He even wrote that the crowding ghosts of many miserable years seemed to haunt the bricks. If you visit today, look closely at the wall. You can see the Grade II listed masonry that once kept families trapped in poverty. On the ground in the churchyard nearby, markers show exactly where the prison buildings used to sit. It's a chilling perspective on how small and cramped the living conditions truly were. Just steps away is St. George the Martyr Church. In the novel, this is where little Dorrit was christened and where she eventually married. If you look at the east window, you can actually see a depiction of her, a fictional character, immortalized in a real-life sanctuary. The Marshalsea is gone, but its story lives on in these bricks. Next time you're in Southwark, step behind the library and touch the wall. You're touching the reality that created one of the greatest stories ever told. Thanks for watching.